Hello, my Leos. Welcome to Scrappy Siren Tarot. I hope you're having a good day so far. So, we're going to jump right into your daily reading for January 16th, 2024. Thank you for joining me today. And as always, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. All right, so with the Tarot of Oppositions, I'm going to get 3 flyers. I'm going to shuffle a bit more. Didn't want to take that flyer just yet. Hope you guys are doing well. All right, let's see what Spirit has in store for us tomorrow. We get 2 more. All right, Spirit, what do we need to know for tomorrow, please? What do we need to know for tomorrow? All right, one more, Spirit. One more. Okay. All right, so your first card out for the day tomorrow is the 4 of Pentacles. And you received this card recently, so there must be some sort of heavy energy in the air is what I'm getting. Like a heavy protective energy around this time. You also received the 6 of Cups in reverse, which I don't believe you've ever received before. And you have the 3 of Swords in reverse as well. So right away, it seems pretty clear to me that tomorrow you might have some memories come up, or you might have some, I want to say triggering situations that bring up old wounds. Hear me out, because with the 6 of Cups in reverse, this is something that may have hurt you in the past. This is something that you have overcome or are currently working through, but it is a memory that you have. This is not something in the physical. This is specifically referring to a memory that you are currently or will be processing tomorrow. There may be some sort of triggers in your physical world. I'm seeing a location, like maybe there's a place that around town that used to go with a particular person, or there's some sort of hobby that you used to do. Could be, past family issues, could be an ex, but there's definitely something that has you feeling slightly closed off with the 4 of Pentacles and feeling a little, just slightly bitter. So it feels like there's something that you don't particularly want to remember, but there's something that's going to appear in your physical world that's going to bring up these residual memories. Whoever this was in your past did hurt you. With the 6 of Cups in reverse, it is a memory that maybe you kind of wish you could forget. But all of the experiences that we go through, it helps us to grow, and it's not easy. It's not, it helps to have outside help, and it helps to have support, and all of these things are good, but it really does make you who you are. It doesn't define you, but it does enrich the all-encompassing being that is you. So just keep that in mind. Anytime things get a little bit too serious in your life, just picture yourself in some sort of as the main character of some sort of fantastical story. And this is just the character arc portion of your story, of your life. This is where the main character gets new skills, learns latent abilities, latent superpowers. Like, this is the moment where you're being tested, or you're being given the opportunity to take this experience and run with it in the way that you want to, and what you want to take from this past experience, from this past memory. You get to decide what you want to do with it. You can't, unfortunately, control all the situations. You might have knee-jerk reactions, knee-jerk thoughts that will bubble up. We're only human, but at the end of the day, you do have control with how you want to utilize this in your life and how you want to view this situation. So sometimes it helps to work backwards. So let's say you have a triggering memory that pops up tomorrow, and you're like, I really just can't deal with this right now. I don't want to feel it. And take what resonates, okay? So if you know that this certain memory or this certain situation brings up a certain feeling in you that you don't like, what is it that you want to feel? First, ask yourself that. And then once you figure out what you want to feel, find out what you need to tell yourself or how you need to view the situation in order to feel the way you want to feel. And the more you practice that, this is not, any professional advice, but this is something that's helped me personally. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a psychologist or any kind of medical professional, but this is something that has helped me, and I currently am practicing as best as I can to reframe situations that seem out of control, and find out what it is I want to feel and how do I get to that point. So let's go ahead and clarify with the Osho Zen Tarot. Spirit, please clarify the Four of Pentacles, the Six of Cups in reverse, and the Three of Swords. So with the Three of Swords in reverse, the good thing is that you will be able to redirect your thoughts tomorrow, or you will be at least aware of where your thoughts are going, what this memory brings up for you. You'll be able to free yourself. In this card, this woman has freed herself from a cell that she's been trapped in. So you'll be able to free yourself from thoughts, specifically thoughts. Sword energy is thoughts. Six of Cups in reverse is emotional energy that you've been holding on in the past. And Four of Pentacles is what you're doing in the physical to kind of protect yourself from it. So you're maybe putting on a hard shell, or you're protecting yourself by not going to certain places that would trigger you, or being around certain people that would trigger you. So it looks like the good thing is it looks like you're breaking out of old habits, old thought processes that no longer serve you. And this will be happening tomorrow, but keep in mind time is fluid, so it could carry out through the rest of this week. It does feel like with the Three of Swords energy in reverse, it could be towards the end of the week that you are able to fully, tie some loose ends. So yeah, this is really good. It's always good to process things in little bits and pieces. So it looks like that's what you're doing. You're not trying to do it all at once. A lot of the time it's not intentional and you don't plan to do it, but it's happening for you. So all right, Spirit, can you please clarify the Four of Pentacles for us? Okay. Please clarify the Six of Cups. All right, this one came out this way, actually. All right, so on the Four of Pentacles, you received silence. So something, the way you're protecting yourself against these intrusive thoughts, people that don't make you feel good, past, situations that bring up like traumatic memories, the way you're physically reacting to it is you're closing yourself off from certain situations, but you're also being quiet about it. So maybe you're not reaching out to people and telling them what's going on with you. So if there is someone you can trust, I would definitely reach out to them and try to get this weight off your chest. But if for whatever reason you feel like, you don't have a therapist you can talk to, or you don't have a friend you can trust or talk to, I would suggest journaling. Journaling is just an amazing tool. It's something that takes getting used to, but it's something that really helps to get your thoughts onto paper. There's something really satisfying about it, and maybe this will help you feel less closed off and isolated, and will make you feel less like you're having to sit in a feeling of silence. And in this card, I just wanted to point out that in the image there is a woman's face, and on her forehead is actually the moon. So her face is in the sky, and on her forehead is the moon. And so what that indicates to me, also, symbolically, is that your thoughts have been clouded and then unclear with the moon. The moon is all about illusion, about intuition, about things being unclear, things being unknown. So maybe you're unsure about the outcome of a situation that happened in the past. Maybe you're unsure why something happened, or why something happened to you. But it looks like you're moving forward and you're processing things in a healthy way. So on the Six of Cups in reverse, we have the dream in reverse. So this could very well be a past romantic relationship. This could be memories about an ex, memories about it, like an ex-husband, ex-wife, ex-partner. Could also be family member, but with the dream card, I don't know if you can see it very clearly, but it's all about projections and illusions. So it appears that there was someone or something in your past where you put all your dreams and you put all of your hopes and you put everything in that metaphorical basket, and it looks like they disappointed you in some way. And it's almost like it's halfway. So what I mean by it's halfway is half of it is your projections onto that person, your desires, your hopes. Half of it is actually why you were disappointed, is because you had certain expectations, right, that were met. But people can still disappoint us, even, if they say they're going to do something and they don't follow through. So I get the feeling like it was a combination of the expectations that you chose subconsciously to put on this person, but also maybe in their actions as well. You're getting a lot of blues in this reading. Just wanted to show you real quick. So this could be, a reflective time for looking into communication, for being more expressive, expressing yourself. So blue is associated with the throat chakra. It's associated with speaking your mind and a sense of calmness. So maybe once you get this message out into the open, you'll feel a nice sense of calm. So on the Three of Swords in reverse, you have two flyers, okay? You have celebration in reverse and ripeness in reverse. So the rug had been slipped out from under you. There was something that you built up maybe over the course of many, many years with this person, or with this job, or with this person. Like you got really, really close to them. I'm sensing, right? You let them in. And you were already about to celebrate. You were already about to sit in that celebration, to sit in that enjoyment, right? With celebration in reverse. But there was some timing. It never actually came to fulfillment, unfortunately, is what I'm hearing. It never ripened. The fruit fell off the tree while it was still green, and it rotted. There was something that just wasn't right about it. So take what resonates. This might not be your message, and that's totally okay. But there's something that happened here where, the fruit was just not right. The relationship was just not right. So we have ripeness in reverse. So when you look at this card, ripeness in reverse, it's strange because when it's upright, the apple's falling off the tree, right? Because it's ripe, it's ready. But in this case, the apple is actually above the tree. So it could be that maybe you were at a place, whether it be emotionally or mentally or maturity-wise, that was not at the same level of this person. Now, I'm not saying one person was better, one person was worse. I don't know your details, and I don't think that judgment would even help you anyway. But my point is, it was beyond your control. Like, it's almost like this, your growth is meant to be no longer part of this tree. This place where you thought you could grow. The apple in this card represents you and your potential for growth. So in this way, when it's reversed, it's literally levitating above the tree. So I'm just getting this instant feeling of like, it was beyond you. Like, there was nothing that you could have done. Like, it was just beyond you. It was circumstantial. It was meant to come into your life to help you grow, but you're on a different celestial realm is what I'm hearing. Like, you're in a different place now. And even here, there's a little moon in the corner of this card, right? And it looks a lot to me like I want to say it looks like a lunar eclipse or even a solar eclipse. I think it's a lunar eclipse. Okay, so there's definitely something that felt hidden. Like, the clarity was hidden from you, right? Because it was blocking the sun, right? It was, it was just, the sun's rays was blocked. It was blocking your clarity. And, you may have not seen that your paths were supposed to divide in that moment. But I think starting tomorrow will be the beginning of a new way of processing past emotions, past traumas with the Six of Cups in reverse and the Three of Swords in reverse. So this is a very hopeful reading. It's also a very heavy reading. It's multi-layered. I feel like I could really get into the symbolism. I could really get into that, but that might be an idea for if I start doing extended readings. I'll think about doing something like that for more in-depth readings. But for now, take it as it resonates, and I'm gonna go ahead and get your challenge for the day. All right, Spirit, what is the Leo Collective's challenge for the day? I'm gonna get one more. What is the challenge for the day, please? Oh, okay. Well, Spirit's like, we're gonna get a couple more, so. All right, so we have the Page of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. So your challenge for tomorrow is to sit back and observe. Observe your own thoughts. Observe the actions of people. You got the Page of Cups yesterday. So it's to be wary of being, I want to say, don't always give people the benefit of the doubt. I don't know why I want to say that, but it's like, it's not in the energy of like being angry or disappointed, or like, it's more of like, be in the Queen of Swords energy. Don't be in the Page of Cups energy. You see what I'm saying? It's like, she's cool-headed. She really, really thinks before she says things. She really thinks before she acts. She knows how people operate. She starts off with everyone with a clean slate and goes from there. And she just observes, right? She sits back and observes. So Spirit is saying your challenge is to sit back and observe, and to realize or to recognize with the Six of Pentacles where people are giving their time, where you're giving your time and energy, where your thoughts are going. And it's all about, with the Six of Pentacles, it's all about, think about what you're bringing to the table now, whether it be in the past or currently, especially with regards to this particular situation. Whatever situation this is referring to that pops up into your mind, what did you bring to the table? What did you offer this person, place, or thing? And what did they offer? And be brutally honest with yourself, okay? Write it down if you have to. Sometimes that makes it a little easier. And just observe. Ask, is this a fair exchange? Was this a fair exchange? Or even if it was a fair exchange at the time, is this something I want going into the future? Is this the kind of bargain that I want to bargain for? So yeah, I think you'll really be able to sit in that Queen of Swords energy, male or female, doesn't matter. She's pretty much a badass, so it's not a bad energy to be in, especially with this situation. With Three of Swords in reverse, you're really channeling that Queen of Swords energy tomorrow. So be proud of that. You don't get to that cool-headedness out of nowhere. All right, Spirit, what is the ally for the day tomorrow, please? Who's the ally? Okay. So your ally is the dropped a card. Is the Five of Cups. So your ally, let it go. Easier said than done, but yeah, it's in the past for a reason. You had red flags for a reason. You still have hope. With the Five of Cups, there's always a cup standing up. May feel like you're in a really heavy energy of disappointment, but you still have plenty of opportunity for emotional fulfillment elsewhere is what I'm getting. So we're going to go ahead and get your ending oracle. Yeah. So yeah, this is one of my longer videos. I apologize about that. Like, honestly, it's so hard to be consistent with my timing because some messages are just longer than others. So yeah, let me know what you like, what you prefer duration wise. I know YouTube's kind of weird about what it recommends, but let me know what you prefer. If 20-minute, 22-minute videos are good for you, or if you prefer more of a quick general message, because honestly, I can try to do both or one or the other, but I also feel drawn to just getting the messages as they need to come out. So yeah, we'll see. So let me know in the comments down below. I'd appreciate it. Like, what's your preferred, watching method or duration? Like, if you prefer, like a 10-minute video, like I did yesterday, or maybe a longer, more extended reading like today. So we have card number 17, solar flares activate. So you guys, I don't think you've ever received this card. But it totally matches the vibe of your reading. Like the fact that I saw like the solar lunar eclipse thing in the ripeness card, I'm definitely feeling like this is going to expand on that. So let's see. All right, solar flares activate. The sun's surface is always roiling. A flare can flash brightly on the surface or become a coronal mass ejection many times the size of the Earth that shoots out charged particles. When these particles head toward Earth, not only are our electronics disrupted, but also our politics heat up as we question old systems and grow hungry for new answers. I feel like that's what you've been going through. You've been trying to seek answers to old, unresolved memories. So the volume turns up on all astrological activity. High peaks of solar activity were recorded around the French Revolution, the American Revolution, and during the mid-1960s, times when people fought the status quo and sought revolutionary change. Action. Change is in the air. A flare of energy supports your work. The mood is restless, sparky, revolutionary, and curious. People are hungry for change. It's not the time to be quiet, but to be fast on your feet. Solar flares magnify the energy on any other cards you pull. When the sun is storming, our social and political world activates. Revolutionary change manifests, and trees grow faster in the forest. Aim carefully, because the solar flare brings momentum, not thoughtfulness, that you have to provide. So I'm just going to channel this message. Be careful where you put your thoughts and your energy, because you have an increased ability to manifest right now. So what you think may become your reality. And that's true the majority of the time, but I feel like especially around this time, this energy has a high potential to I'm seeing, like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen Star Trek, but when they beam in, meaning like when they materialize onto the ship, right? Their particles are rearranging into their forms. I'm just seeing that, like I'm picturing that. So imagine the being able to beam things into existence or materialize things into existence. I feel like your ability to do that is stronger than ever now. So be careful where your thoughts go as best as you can, because they might come true. Let's see. Sorry, guys. All right. Solar flare brings momentum, not thoughtfulness, that you have to provide. A calm metaphysical perspective may not be easy, but you can bring that in to create balance and longevity. What you build during a solar flare may be hot and fervent, but not necessarily long-lived. To turn an idea or a love affair into something permanent, like a business plan or a partnership, will take conscious effort. Challenge. Tempers flare along with the sun. You can scorch yourself with too much passionate action and not enough emotional sensitivity if you're not mindful. Gift. The sun is sending extra voltage and inspiration your way, so use it wisely. Feel the heat in the situation, the passion in the people involved, then balance that fire by adding water's compassion, the thoughtfulness of air, and the logistics of earth to turn the inspiration into reality. All right, thank you, my Leos. I will see you tomorrow for your next daily reading.